Hey guys, M4J here, and welcome back to my Steamage career here on Football Manager 2018. It's been a while since I made a video for this series. Obviously for you guys watching it, it'll just be a week, but I actually recorded the first 5 episodes in the space of 2 days, I think. I think it was 5 episodes. Whatever, I think this is the 6th episode. Whatever episode this is, the ones building up to this, I recorded all in one go. And then I took a break, started the Journeyman series, and recorded, I think it's 9 episodes of that, so that gives you an idea as to the time frame going on here. Plus done an absolute ton of uni work and all that kind of stuff. So we're back here again. I had to refamiliarise myself with the squad. I did that by playing some matches. And if I show you the schedule here, see how we got on. So I'm trying to remember what the last episode was. I can't actually remember, but you can see we've done really well. We've won lots of games by scoring lots of goals. Some particular highlights. Apologies if I've already shown you these, but 6-3 against Carlisle, 5-1 against Port Vale, 7-1 against Crewe. We did lose to Luton, unfortunately. That's something that's unforgivable in certain circles. Beat Accrington 3-1, so we recovered well. We lost 5-2 to Oxford. I have a feeling I showed you that one. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, we beat Notts County 4-2. We then lost to Bristol Rovers 5-4 in the FA Cup replay. That was quite annoying. I do remember that game. It was very frustrating. 86th minute we lost. And that's after we drew level in the 80th minute. So it really could have gone either way. We then beat Mansfield 5-4, so again we recovered nicely. The defence is something I'm a little bit concerned about. We let Lee Angle score a hat-trick in that game. But then we had 5 different scorers in that game ourselves. And then it got a bit weird. We had a 1-1 draw against Coventry, followed by a 3-3 draw against Cambridge, in which we were 3-0 up going into half-time. And in the second half, we just completely capitulated and allowed them to score 3 goals. So that wasn't very good. Then we lost 3-1 to Wycombe, which really wasn't very good. And my response to that was to make some changes to the starting lineup, and then we ran out 4-2 winners against Exeter. So today is the big episode. We got Chesterfield first of all, who are 23rd. That's not the highlight of this episode. The highlight is the next match, which is Lincoln away. If I show you the league table, let's go here and then here. We're second. 7 points behind Lincoln, who are top. So if we win, we can go up to... Let's say we win our next game against Chesterfield and Lincoln lose. We'll go up to 46 and they'll stay on 50. If we then beat them, we'll go up to 49 and they'll still be on 50. So there's a real incentive to win our... I mean, there's always an incentive to win, but there's a real incentive here to win our next 2 matches and really push on and try and cause some problems for Lincoln. I'm just looking at the player stats here as well. Danny Newton's tied 4th in terms of goal scoring with 15. Godden's tied 1st with 18. Might as well have a scout of Angle. I signed him in the past for, I think it was a Dover save that I was doing. I know he used to play for Dover. Did he? Oh no, he didn't. Maybe that's where I got confused then, because I definitely signed him for Dover. I thought he then signed for them in real life too, but I guess not. I knew he used to play for Boro Wood. I did know that. I didn't know it was on loan. So he was on loan from Wycombe. Okay. And then I know he went to Peterborough and did okay. And now... yeah, went to Lincoln on loan. Now he's at Mansfield. So I knew that. I did know that. I might sign him though, because he's top scorer in the league. It's pretty good. Average rating, Samuel's 1st, Newton 2nd. Godden, despite being top scorer in the league, he's only down in 5th. Assists, Samuel's on 12 assists for the season. That's good. Newton's on 8. I think all of them have been for Godden as well. In fact, I think all of Samuel's have been for Godden too. Although it doesn't add up. Never mind. Anyway, clean sheets is the problem, and yellow cards is also a problem. But let's get into the match, because I've talked and talked and talked, so let's actually play some football. Now, Jack King's out injured, which is a bit of a pain. So I think we're going to bring Franks back in. Now, can you play there? We'll move you to a defensive centre-back. These 2 guys have got a bit of a relationship going on, which is good. You can see Giorgio was out injured. I think he's back now, yeah, but I'm sort of not that impressed with him recently. He's not been playing that great in the last few matches. So I brought Pep back in. Bit of an executive decision there. I also am going to put Giles Coke in because he's been complaining about not playing enough football. So I'm going to bring him in and see what he can do. De Silva in midfield. Beautyman missed the last game because he was injured, and I think he is still, yeah, he is still injured. So I'm going to leave him out. Everybody else, I'm relatively happy with. I've actually started trimming the squad a little bit. I had Liebird, he's now gone. So's Core, who I think you saw me bring in. I brought in Barry Core on a free transfer. I've now released him because I didn't want him anymore. Anton Rogers has gone on a free transfer. Chris Day I keep trying to sell, but he doesn't want to leave, which is fine. I mean, he's my goalkeeping coach as well, which is the incentive to keep him. I just want to get him off the wage bill as a player. If I can get him onto the wage bill as just a coach, I'd be happier with that. But he's got plenty of offers from plenty of teams in various divisions, and he's not interested at all in leaving. So credit to him for that. You know, he wants to stick with us. You know, I have to admire that. It's just a pain that it doesn't help with the finances. In fact, before we get into the match, let's have a look at who else. Gorman's on his way out, hopefully. It's a bit of a shame, because I would quite like to see him stay, but again, he's on £1,400 a week. And he's only 2.5-star rating, I think, so it's not brilliant. Blair Turgott should be on his way out. I'm selling him, actually. Yeah, I've sold him for money to Northampton, so I'm quite pleased with that. And Parfit Williams should be on the way out as well, because I've received some bids for him. It sort of tells a little bit that the majority of the bids I've got for the players that I've put up for sale have come from teams in lower divisions. That's how I know that really I'm doing the right thing. Because, you know, if the only people that want them are below you, then perhaps that's where they belong. Anyway, let's get into the game. Looking forward to this match. Be nice to get a good win under our belts when we're about to play the league leaders. Now I'm going to have to change this to extended. Actually, no, let's change the key. Now, if you're watching this series and you're not watching the Journeyman series, you'll notice that the skin is different. If people want me to, I will put a link to the place where I got the skin from. It's a nice skin, I quite like it. This isn't how I want this to be set up though. Hang on. I have to pause it in a second. I've got to remember how I have it set up in the Journeyman. It's weird saying this because the Journeyman and the Stevenage career, I think the Stevenage career is a week ahead. So you're going to be watching this before you'll be watching the Journeyman episode 6, whatever episode number this is. Oh, that's a good goal, Danny Newton. But what's confusing me right now is because I've recorded all the Journeyman episodes and you haven't seen them yet. So I'm talking about things that have happened for me but haven't happened yet for you. So things like the skin. For the Journeyman, I've been playing with the skin for pretty much the entire series. But for this series, it's only just come in. Yet because I've recorded all the Journeyman episodes, I've nearly forgot to mention that, oh, by the way, the skin's changed. You're probably not interested in all that stuff, though. Right, what do I want here? I want a league table. In fact, no, I want a league table. What was that? You guys probably can't see what's just happened there. That's really annoying that the skin you can click through. So I'm actually clicking on the banner behind the window here, which is really inconvenient. I want match stats there. Here I want Chesterfield stat. Actually, no. Here I want body language. Is that a thing? Yeah, home player body language. Although that's probably going to change depending on... I don't know. Anyway, the reason I want that is because it shows condition and things, so it's useful information. I can't click on this now either, which is annoying. Let me just move that. So what do I want here? Chesterfield stats. No, Chesterfield formation I think I want there. Which I can't do for some reason. I can get our formation. Alright, hang on. We'll have Chesterfield's formation there. here we will have focus of attack. No, let's have shots for... I'm moving stuff all over the place here. Overall. We'll move that back. And then here we will have... actually, yeah, action zones is pretty good. Yeah, I'll have action zones there. And then here... if you'll let me move it, I'll have to come back to that in a second. There I'm going to have the league table. Right, I need to get... this is so annoying, the fact that it does this. Player ratings, body language I can have there. Actually, no. Player ratings. I'll have that one there still. This one I'll move back here. This one should be where it needs to be anyway, so that's fine. The league table's there. That's all good. That's all good. Right, good. Let's get back into the game. At least I only have to change it once. Hopefully. That's a good ball over the top. Good save, Fryer. See, in real life, Fryer's been dropped. Tom King's joined on loan from Millwall, and he's now our first choice goalkeeper. I actually feel quite bad about that, because Fryer on here is really good. And to be honest, he actually had a really good start to his Stevenage career. He let in 3 goals on his debut, but I don't think any of them could be blamed on him. Same with... oh, damn it. Same with a lot of the goals that we conceded in the first few matches. It was defensive errors rather than keeper errors. It's only in recent weeks that he started making more individual errors. And now the manager's decided, you know, enough's enough. We need a keeper who's not going to make as many mistakes. Because it has been costing us points. But then, I'm recording this on Sunday. Yesterday, so Saturday, Stevenage played Accrington away. 2-0 up at half-time. Well, 2-1 up at half-time, sorry. 2-0 up after 20 minutes, I think it was. Ended up losing 3-2. And the keeper, I would say, was at fault for 2 of those goals. So, nobody's blameless in the Stevenage team at the moment. Everyone's making mistakes. Why won't you let me click you? Right. I'm going to move this up here for a second. And I'm going to make this smaller. And hopefully then I'll be able to click the damn button. Minimise that as well. Right, pet on the ball. Let's talk about the match. Crosses it to Samuel, heads over the bar. Samuel's not been playing that well at the moment either. I'm tempted to bring Kennedy in for him. Lee kicks it forward. Rowley on the ball, finds Franks, punts it forward. It's a good ball actually for Pep. Crosses it first time. Godden in the middle. Slams it home. 2-0 after 16 minutes. This could be a heavy scoring game. Fingers crossed it is. I'll also admit to you guys now that I've got the Liverpool Spurs game on my other screen. So if you see me go quiet, it's because I'm watching something that's happening on there. Very unprofessional, I know. I don't like the fact that this is this. Can I have shots here instead? No. I want something that fills the whole screen. Otherwise it just feels like a waste. So I don't think 2 panels is what you want. 2 large panels is what you want here. I think the 2 small ones like this is fine. Analysis? That's quite handy. So let's have home analysis like that. So you can see how many goals we've scored as well, in case you'd forgotten for whatever reason. Alright, we'll leave it like this for now. I'll have to go back to my journeyman save and see how I've got it set up there. But I want them to be different. I don't want them to be identical, otherwise what's the point? Right, we'll let this go for a little bit longer. Hopefully we get a highlight again soon. I have a habit of doing that. Like I saw that we had Chesterfield and then Lincoln. I thought, oh brilliant, I could do 2 really quick matches in an episode. And now I've just spent, what, 10 minutes faffing around trying to get the interface set up how I want it. One more thing. I'm going to move that there. And I'm going to bring this back down. Right, play. Let's watch the game now. Right, Kellett on the ball. He swings it across the field. Good ball actually to Wakefield. Is that Charlie Wakefield? No, it can't be, because I think we've still got him on loan. I'm terminating his loan, by the way. Same with Woodson. I'm going to let them both go. Oh, Samuel, good finish. Is it going to be given? It is. I thought he'd ballooned it over the bar for a second, but nope, that was actually a very good finish. You see Wakefield on the ball here. Great challenge by Martin, who again just punts it down the line. Pett is making a habit of finding space on that left-hand side. And then Samuel drills it into the back of the net. Transfer news in real life, actually. Tom Pett no longer plays for Stevenage. He has, in fact, joined Lincoln. He joined them on deadline day. So the ins and outs for Stevenage in the transfer window were Tom King came in on loan. Liebird was sold to, is it Guiseley? I think it's Guiseley. Then James Ferry was loaned out to Nuneaton. I've released him on here. Ryan Johnson was loaned out to Boreham Wood. Kevin Locko was recalled from his loan spell at Dagenham and Redbridge. More on that in a second. In terms of the ins, so I said Tom King joined on loan. Then we loaned in Ben Sheaf from Arsenal. And then the next day we loaned in Luke Amos, as we concede a goal. Gozi Ogwu, he's a good player. We loaned in Luke Amos from Spurs, who I've only seen play once so far, and he impressed me a lot. He did play against Accrington, but I wasn't there, so I didn't see it. After that, it was Alex Ravel, the striker, joined on a free transfer, which was a really good signing for us. We then followed that up by signing Dean Bowditch on loan, who again is a pretty good signing for us. We then signed Johnny Goddard on an undisclosed fee from Swindon, which fans seem pretty happy with. And then the final signing was Joe White, who's a young striker, centre forward, quite tall guy by the looks of things. Signed him for an undisclosed fee from Dagenham, and as part of that deal, because Dagenham are actually in financial trouble at the moment, so we offered to take him off of their wage bill as well as pay a fee, which they were happy to accept. And as part of the deal, we also recalled Locko from his loan. For our reasons, it's so that he can be part of the squad. He's had half a season out on loan getting first team action, and now he can push for a starting role in the Stevenage team. And from Dagenham's point of view, they don't have to pay his wages anymore, so it seemed like a good deal on both sides, which is good. You know, if everyone's happy going along with a deal like that, then I haven't got a problem. I just want Locko to actually get some action now. If he's been brought back for that reason, not just financial reasons but also for footballing reasons, then give the guy a chance, is what I say. That's a great ball from Godden over to Samuel, who went for the shot. He should have pulled it back. Newton was in. I have noticed actually my tactics on this save are a little strange. I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy with what we got there. I just wish there was a button that said cross instead of shoot. Like, that would be perfect. I know there's shoot more and shoot less on the individual ones, but I think we have actually got them to shoot less. I'll check that, but I'm sure we have. Samuel especially. Oh, I've got shoot more often. Alright, we'll change that. We will change that. Pet seems to be set to shoot more or less. Less, must be, because he's crossed in a couple of times already this game. Right, we're doing well. We're doing well. Plodding along quite nicely. Shame that we didn't keep the clean sheet, but I will take the... Gotta move this again. Let me minimise it, that might help. I want to get shots up for the whole match, not just for the last 5 minutes. Right, Pet with the ball to Samuel. He's got Godden charging into the back post. He's crossed it in. Pet's there. Oh, side netting. Unlucky. What was I saying just now? I'm sure I was saying something really important just now, and I've totally forgotten what it was. It's not very good, is it? Oh yeah, I'm disappointed that we didn't keep the clean sheet. That was it. But, you know, another 3 goals. Our goal difference is certainly improving with each and every match. If we do manage to get up level with Lincoln on points. Our goal difference is only 4 less than theirs. So if we can beat them, that'll swing it more in our favour. And then hopefully, like 2 or 3 matches after that, we might even be able to draw level or go past them. Who knows? Samuel with a cross. Godden, went for it. Pet's driven it in, deflected. Unlucky Wiseman, but we'll quite happily take that goal. Thank you very much. I hope that's not gone down as an own goal, because that would be really harsh. I'm sure Pet's shot was on target. Great ball from De Silva over to Samuel, who's actually doing very well today, despite me criticising him. Oh, I think that shot was going wide, actually. I think it was going to go quite a way wide. Right, I wanted to change this to show overall shots. Thank you. Now I'm going to enlarge these again. Right. This is showing key highlights, yeah. There's a lot of key highlights in this game. It shows we're certainly entertaining our fans. The stadium looks quite full as well, which is nice. Get fans through the gate means we get more money. I'm very keen to look at finances. One of the reasons why I have been trimming the squad is because I said at the start of the season about the money ball and not spending too much and things like that, and then I went over the wage bill because I got a bit greedy. Like every good player, I was like, oh yeah, we'll sign them as well. So now I'm trimming the squad again. I like working with small squads. It's what people probably don't get to see about my Football Manager playing style in my videos, because I end up with big squads because I'm always signing more players. When I'm playing offline, I like working with small squads and tight budgets. It's what makes the game more fun. As Godden makes us 5-1 up. Very good play. 2 goals in 2 minutes. There you go. Feels like big gaps between the highlights, but it's not. It's 2 minutes. Martin with the ball over to Pet here. Played it inside to Coke. Great first time volley forward to Newton, whose shot, in fact he didn't even get the shot, he was tackled. Godden just ran onto the loose ball and finished it very, very nicely, I must say. Let's make some subs. Let's see. Martin's looking tired, so I'm going to bring on De Silva. Williamson I want to bring on for Coke, just to see the game out defensively. And then up front, if I were to make an attacking change, it would probably be Nketiah for Newton. Which again is quite harsh, because Newton's done nothing wrong. He's played a good game. It's just me wanting to make changes. Refresh the squad a little bit. Give players an opportunity. Nketiah's quietened down a little bit as well since the start of the season, so I'm looking to see if he can score some goals again. He's been a useful addition though, definitely. I've been happy with a lot of my signings. It's not one of the reasons why I've let them go. It's because I've not particularly enjoyed watching them play. I think they've all contributed. Barry Core maybe not, but that's my fault really for not giving him much of a run in the team. But you know, Tafari Moore is doing well at right back. He's keeping Ronnie out of the team at the moment. And then we got Nyatanga, who's currently playing in defence. Franks, I think, will be taking that role when King comes back. Franks will move over. I'd like to keep as much of the Steamish first team as possible. Then I have got a defensive issue on my hands right now. That was a really poor goal to give away. Wakefield with the ball in. Everett just totally unmarked. They need to watch that. Meanwhile, at the other end, no one in the box. I don't know what Nketiah's doing on the edge of the box there. That's not where he's supposed to be. I'm going to have a look at that, actually. After the game, I'm going to have a look at the tactics and see where people are supposed to be standing on set pieces, because that does not look right. We had 2 players, I think, who were actually attacking the ball. Maybe 4 in total in the box. Oh, Fryer! Why is it I say really nice things about players and they play badly, and I say really bad things about others and they play well? What's going on? That's such a bad counter-attack to concede from. I mean, it's a pretty good ball there to Flores, but we had 3 men back and none of them went to challenge him. What on earth was that? And suddenly the result doesn't look as nice. 5-3. It was 5-1. It was 3-0. Come on, let's get another one. 6-3 looks much better. But probably not now. I think that's full time. Referee's just waiting for the ball to be kicked. And there it is. That's really, really disappointed, actually. We were in a really good position to run away with that. And we let it slip a little. It's been like the 3-3 draw, actually. I was really, really disappointed with that game. Really disappointed. Right, tactics. I want to have a look at set pieces. So, corners. This is us defending, right? So, we've got the 2 wingers on the area there. These 2 guys are man marking. So, I think you should man mark as well. And then one of these guys, let's have you zonally mark 6-yard box center. Okay. And then we'll do the same thing for the left. So you are man mark and you are zonally mark 6-yard box center. Okay, and then attacking. Yeah, why are you there? You're supposed to be in the middle. Let's just have go forward. Go forward. You'll attack the ball from deep. You'll both stay back. I think we should have you swap with you, and then you will be stay back if needed. So again, you swap with... Actually, no, you're fine. You're fine. You'll stay back if needed as well. So we have the defense-minded player staying back, the attack-minded player attacking the ball from deep. Okay. Is it the same with free kicks? They're both fine. Although it was a free kick we conceded from, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. So I think you are going to man mark. And here you're also going to man mark. And then attacking. We don't need you to stand with the taker. We want you to go forward. And then you swap with you. And then on this side, you swap with you, and then you go forward, and then you swap with you. Is that what we had? Yeah. Alright. Let me save that. In case the game crashes or something. The Lincoln game's not far away, so we'll head into that. That's the real test. You know, our defensive errors at the moment are bad, but against a team like Lincoln, who are top of the league, we're going to be really exposed if we're not careful. So actually, before we go into that, I do want to make one more tactics change. You're going to drop deeper, you're going to do that. We're going to turn it off offside trap, definitely. And yeah, that should be fine. And we're also going to change you. Shoot less often. You should be set up to shoot less often as well. Do more risky passes from Pet. He's pretty good at that. What about you? Yeah, you're on fewer. That's fine. Alright, continue. So there you go. You can see the Lincoln game is only 3 days away, so we should bomb through that relatively quickly. We might have some transfer stuff going on as well, but apart from that, should get through relatively quickly. Transfer window is pretty much on us now. We're in late December. In fact, we're on Christmas Eve at the moment. So one more day. Merry Christmas, everybody. Oh, wow, we've got a lot of news. Oh, yeah, we're trying to sign Zach Whitbread on a free transfer. I think that'd be a good signing if we can get that one across the line. As I say, we're trying to help with the defence a little bit more, so that would be a good signing to boost the defence. Meanwhile, we've got players that are unhappy. Giles Coke wasn't happy, which is why I started him in the last game. Van Couten's also not happy. He wants to go out on loan, which I've not got a problem with, providing we can recall him if necessary. So I think that'll be the major issue. Otherwise, we'll end up with a right back short. Although we got Ronnie, we got Franks, we got Moore, we got De Silva. You know, we have got players that can play right back. Maybe I'm not that worried. I am looking forward to the transfer window open though. Get some more players in. Alright, Gorman is leaving. He's going to Dundalk, so he's going back to Ireland. Loads of offers coming in for players that I might have been linked with in the past and probably haven't been linked with since. I'm not sure actually if I can do any more loan signings. I think I might have reached the threshold. There's certainly lots of players. You see here, 21 players being recommended. That doesn't sound right to me. Let me go into this. Well, they're up the top, so the scouts obviously rate these guys. Interesting. I'm going to leave that for now. I'm going to do all the transfer stuff off camera, I think, because there's so much to do in the process of actually signing a player, from scouting them to getting the analysis to then putting in an inquiry or putting in an offer to then whether it's accepted or rejected. You have to negotiate, and then if it's a signing, like an actual signing, you then have to go through the contract stuff, and it just becomes a real headache. Try and get done. Right, here we go. Boro would have put in an offer for Day. So I'm not going to stand in his way. If he wants first team football, if he just wants to be a coach, then I'll offer him a coach's contract. If he wants first team football or just to play football, then he is probably going to have to go elsewhere, because we have got Fryer. We've also got like 7 or 8 other goalkeepers. We got Makalambe, we got Quito, we got Bichelle. There's Day. You might also notice I don't have a sub keeper on the bench. That's done deliberately, because to be honest, I very rarely have to make a substitution in the keeper department, so I might as well use that for another versatile player who can actually bring something to the team. That being said, where is... Oh, Kennedy's already on the bench. Who am I looking for? Should I put Beautyman on the bench? I'd like to put Beautyman on the bench. I'll put him on instead of Whelpdale, because then we've got plenty of options in all the positions. Cool, right, yes. So I think I'm going to go with this lineup. And say King's still out. He's out for 9 days and 3 weeks. So, I mean, it's all 3-star. Can't complain about that. I might need to do something about the defence. But then they're all doing what they're supposed to. Yeah, I mean, I can't fault what I've set them up to do. It's pretty much what I've told them to do, so... Oh, we can't have that squad. Okay. In that case, I'm going to have to take out McCormick again. And I'll put in Giorgio, because he can play attacking midfield as well, just in case we decide to switch to a 4-2-3-1, let's say. Right, here we go. A Lincoln. Let's play. Looking for a good performance, even if we do end up losing. I want it to be by a single goal if possible. Like, let's not get absolutely thrashed. That's not a good start. That is not a good start. Oh, alright then. I think we got away with one there. That's changed to last 5 minutes again. Is it possible to have that always set to overall, or is it only going to be set to last 5 minutes? Good header there from Franks. Newton didn't even look like he went up for that. That's disappointing if that's the case. Franks again with a challenge. Newton finds Samuel. Ball over the top towards Godden, who's brought it down. Matt Godden. Oh, saved. Good start. Took us nearly 10 minutes to get an opportunity, but we made one. That's the main thing. Yeah, let's see, it's gone home analysis. I really don't want that. Oh, maybe I can have Roder's feedback here. Maybe. Or just Stephen's stats. And that should be Lincoln stats. I don't like it's got home and away. That doesn't help. That does not help. What am I missing? I'm sure there's something I'm missing here. If I have Roder's feedback there, and then if I have... Maybe I don't care about shots. Let's change that to Stevenage. Why won't it let me... Oh, for crying out loud. Right, hang on. Let's have action zones there. And then we'll have Roder's feedback there. Our stats there. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. As that free kick goes just wide. This has come off again. There we go. I'm never going to be happy with it because I can't remember what it's supposed to be. But to be honest, I don't care much about the opposition as long as my team are playing well. Although I think I've got Roder's feedback on there twice now. Ugh! I'll get it right in a minute. I'm sure I will. Good ball from Pet over to Samuel, who's hit it wide. He's done that a lot, actually. He's got the ball in that position a fair amount, and he's missed. What do I want up here, then? Focus of attacks? Sure. Why not? Right. And then if I have assistant analysis, is that too obtrusive? I can't even think of the word now. Obtrusive, yes. It is a bit, isn't it? Is there a smaller version of this? Or I can make it smaller. There we go. Then it's not very helpful. I'm just going to get rid of it. Screw it. We'll just go with what we've got. Right, we're actually in a position now where Mansfield are ahead of us, which is not very good. Not very good at all. And we won the last game. Have Mansfield played an extra match? I don't think they have. Again, here. I don't want that. I just want it to show Stevenage stats. There we go. And then here we'll have league table, let's say. No. But Lincoln have a game in hand over us. Oh dear. Alright, we're definitely going to have to sharpen up in the second half then. Godden's not playing very well. I think that missed chance has affected him. But then we've restricted them as well. How many shots have they had? They've only had 4 shots. We've had 8. 9 now. They've only had 1 on target. We've had 3. So actually we're dominating the game. If you can say that, having only had 3 shots on target. That was poor. Nyatanga's done well to win that back actually. And that's a good... No, not a good ball. Never mind. Alright, Smith. Sprays it out wide to Arnold. Into Knott. Frank's overcommitted there. Fryer with a good save. Yeah, definitely an overcommitment there from Fraser Franks. Put us in a bit of trouble. Oh, and that's gone in. But we don't know how because there's a sodding floodlight in the way. That's nice. Was it Waterfall? Smith. Sam Smith. Oh, there you go. When he's not singing, he's scoring goals for Lincoln. Are we going to have the same replay? So we're not even going to be able to see it this time either. Come on, game! Don't give me the same damn replay. Do it from a different angle at least. Alright, I'm going to flinch. We're not playing well. Nicotier's coming on. And Giorgio's coming on for Pet. And you're now going to play as a winger. Set to attack. You're going to play as a poacher. Anything else I need to change? The defence is having a mare again. Franks isn't playing well actually, so I'm going to bring Wilkinson on. Yeah. Triple sub. I'm feeling a bit ruthless today. We need to win this game. I said losing by a goal wouldn't be a bad thing, but I've changed my mind now because we started off so well. But then since half time it's been all Lincoln. Not good. Not good. Right, Fryer with a kick out to Martin. First time pass into Williamson. Over to De Silva. Volleys it forward. Nketiah's running onto it. Crosses it in. Newton's header. Get in. 1-1. That's a great team move. That's a really good team move. I enjoyed that. Started from the back, right the way through. Apart from this pass here from De Silva, which you could say was a measured ball forward. It was all pass, pass, pass. Quick moving, back to front. Great ball in from Nketiah and a good, calm header from Newton. Didn't go for power, just placed it into that top corner. I feel better now. I feel like the subs were justified as well. Or at least Nketiah's sub was justified. Why is that only making tactical changes now? Right, let's scream at them. Push forward. Let's get a winner. Come on, we haven't got long left. 2 minutes. 1 minute. 4 minutes of injury time. Here we go. Alright, Martin with the throw. Finds Giorgio. Nketiah pulls it back to De Silva. Squares it to Samuel. Is that going to count? It is. 2-1 up. We are 2-1 up. Right. I need to go contain. Oh, I meant to go concentrate. Well, that's wasted. Do I need to change the system? I don't think I do. Again, that floodlight. Get out of the way. I mean, don't tell me the match director's gone and put a camera just behind the floodlight and thought, ha ha ha, that'll screw with the viewers. Right. As things stand, we are a point behind Lincoln. There you go, we are a point behind Lincoln. They've got a game in hand, so they can go 4 points clear again. But that was a really good result, actually, to turn that one around. That was a really good result. Very happy with that. Right, I'm going to save the game now, in case tabbing out causes a game crash. And you might think that's stupid, but it has happened to me in the past. And then we'll call this an episode. I'm actually quite happy with that second match. Yes, we conceded again. Yes, it's been a long time since we kept a clean sheet, but it's the resilience of the rest of the lads. We went 1-0 down. I made a couple of changes, made some tactical changes, put Giorgio out on the left, you know, Nketiah up front. Changed the defence, which I think was very much needed. And then we scored two goals to win it. That could win us the league, that match. Which might sound a bit ridiculous to say now. We're just over halfway through the season after all. But, you know, at one point, Mansfield were coming up ahead of us. Luton are starting to catch us up as well. But we are catching up with Lincoln. We're now a point behind them. We could end up 4 points behind them, but 2 wins, we can end up 2 points ahead of them. So, that's a good place to leave it, I think. If I look at the schedule, I might come back around the end of January, like deadline day, somewhere around here. That gives me a good run of, what is it, 6 matches? Where I can get some wins on the board and catch up with Lincoln. Make some transfers as well on my own, and then we'll come back towards the end and I'll show you what I've done and what I plan on doing for the rest of the window. But until then, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're enjoying the series. Drop some comments down below with ideas for future episodes. That doesn't really work for this series, is it? Drop some comments down below with ideas for tactics, transfers, staff, all that kind of thing. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for your continued support. And until next time, I will see you soon.